Second leg, Villareal and Juventus. The mentality is clear for the Bianconeri. Giorgio Chiellini insists Juventus is targeting the Champions League. That is the whole reason why Dusan Vlahovic was signed in the first place. Giorgio Chiellini has made it clear the Juventus have gone forever and should not go forever without winning the European Cup. His comments via Il Bianconero. The Champions League is something that I miss and that Juve has been missing since 1996. We have come very close. We try every year, but it is a tournament where the best team does not always win. Man City last year, even PSG this year. In the last 3 years, we have been eliminated by Porto, Lyon, and Ajax. We cannot be satisfied. This year, we can try to win it. Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini is absolutely right. His comments were made 78 days before the Champions League final. Munchen is who I like Juventus to face now that Paris Saint-Germain is out of the final. They will not even make it anywhere near the final. It is Paris that has to match up 2-7, 27. Or I should say is that the team that's 2-7 in the final is going to win at Paris 37 years after the Heysel disaster, before the 1985 final, before Juventus' first European Cup, when it won its first Champions League. Juventus fans were crushed by a barrier by charging Liverpool fans. They were murdered by Liverpool. 37 years later, Juventus is 3-7 in the final to make it 3 Champions League final appearances in 7 years. So what do we have? 2015, 2017, 2022. 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so that's 3 finals in 8 years, actually. But 15 to 22, that's a span of 7 years. But Villareal, Vlahovic, Paulo Dybala, 38th knockout appearance since winning the 1996 final. It's evident that 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22 gives us the fact that it'd be 3 finals in 8 years for Juventus when it faces off against FC Bayern. So there we have it right here, folks. 74 days later is when Juventus win the Champions League final after it defeats Villareal. It is FC Bayern, that's Gematria 74. It is also Heysel, that's Gematria 74. The 37-year anniversary of the Heysel disaster. Juventus 3-7 in the final, 37 years later from its first UEFA Champions League title by the numbers. Villa, in its last appearance, scored a goal in the 64th minute. I don't think Parejo is going to feature for Villareal. In the 64th minute, Villareal scored. It is Juventus Football Club, that's Gematria of 64. It is Juventus that have 56 points in the table right now. Villa, Gematria 56. Massimiliano Allegri, 64 goals his teams have scored this year. Do not be surprised if this game ends 1-0 for Paulo Dybala to score the game-winning goal. Now don't be surprised if Paulo Dybala comes in as a sub to win the match for Juventus, to advance the face-off against Bayern in the final. Do not be surprised at all. For Unai Emery, his 98th match in the Champions League with Villareal, his 22nd loss at Italy to Juventus. In his 98th match in the Champions League, Villa finishes with 3 wins and 3 losses in the Champions League with a couple of draws after losing to Juventus FC in Munchen. If Atletico Madrid holds its result today, we don't see any Ronaldo against Juventus rematch. Rather, Cristiano Ronaldo is the problem. Ronaldo lost in the round of 16 again. Juventus advanced beyond the round of 16. As the narrative is shaping up today, is this the end of Ronaldo and Messi? Was Ronaldo the problem at Juventus? That is going to hold true. when most likely now I anticipate Juventus to face off in a rematch against Ajax, with Real Madrid number 2 behind in the pecking order if the result holds for Atletico Madrid.